Hey, we have some developing news. A massive storm system is on the move right now after yet another tornado outbreak. So you are looking at drone video. This is just a tough situation in Bollinger County, Missouri. You can see that there are homes destroyed, trees completely uprooted, and we know at least 5 people have died in this incident. Well, the National Weather Service says the tornado was on the ground for 15 minutes, traveling about 20 miles per hour and then packing winds of 130 miles per hour. Keith Lincoln and his wife took shelter in their bathtub before the tornado tore apart their home.
Thank my good Lord, please help us. My wife's praying, save us, save the house, everything like that, and basically, he did.
Yeah, you guys made it.
Yes, we sure did.
And we are also getting a look at tornado damage in Louisville, Kentucky. At least one person was killed there. The National Weather Service will be out surveying that damage today. At least 68 people have been killed by tornadoes in the U.S. this year. That is just shy of what we see on average for an entire year. Scientists and the U.S. is seeing a shift in tornado activity as well. So you see the states right there, that's Tornado Alley. And the frequency of tornadoes in that area from Texas up to Nebraska has actually decreased in recent decades, while the number of tornadoes has increased there in the south from Louisiana to Alabama. Now, those same storms that we've seen over the past few days are not done yet. There is still a lot more weather ahead of us, the threat of severe weather today. So let's get over to Greg Fields for a look at what we can expect throughout the rest of the country. Greg, where is this happening?
Yeah, it's going to be happening on the Carolina coast today, that severe weather threat. Much lower than it has been, though, in recent days here. So that is some good news. But the storms that rolled through here yesterday, those were the same system responsible for all the severe weather that Megan was just talking about. So as we look at those storm reports, those storms, once they moved through North Texas, really started to ramp up. We did get a tornado in far northeast Texas, Cass County, near the town of Linden there in Cass County. And then you can see how much that severe weather spread into portions of the South, the Tennessee, Ohio valleys, all the way up into the Great Lakes. So in all, we had 185 total reports so far of severe weather. Most of those were wind reports, nearly 150 wind reports, but a handful of tornadoes as well, as we just talked about in portions of Missouri and Louisville there yesterday. And then the wind damage spreading all the way up into portions of the Northeast. Now, the severe weather threat today is lower. You can see along the coast there, the Carolinas heading up toward the nation's capital in Virginia. Only a marginal to slight risk for those thunderstorms today. And we are talking about large hail and strong winds being the main concerns. And you can see heading down into the hill country, Austin, San Antonio, and Houston under that marginal risk for some severe weather later today as well. So overall, not looking as volatile as it has been in recent days. But we'll talk more about our own local forecast coming up here for Easter weekend in just a bit. But now, Kara, back to you.